What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of GETREEL Bass Fishing. Today we're actually going out fishing some freshwater fishing with a spinnerbait, and not just any spinnerbait. One of my favorite spinnerbaits. This is a Karl'S Amazing Baits spinnerbait. You guys have seen me work with Karl'S for years, literally years. We can go back to see how many times that I've fished with Karl'S Amazing Baits. Now, I say that because this video is actually sponsored by Karl'S, and you get some ridiculous deals, and I'm gonna link below your deal from our channel right in the description below and right here. Guys, you guys are gonna wanna go check out some Karl'S, shopkarls.com. They have some amazing deals for freshwater, saltwater, and any fishing in general. So go check it out. We're gonna go hit the water and catch some fish. Let's go. Go. Karl'S Amazing Baits spinnerbait for the win again. Nice. So I love throwing spinnerbaits in areas like this. Throw them on the edges of weeds, then just let them drop right there where the open water is, and the fish just like, yeah, that's something I want to eat. And you catch a fish. With the spinnerbait, Karl'S Amazing Bait spinnerbait is really one of the best things for dirty golf course or farm ponds. Especially this color works really well. But honestly, if there's one thing that you're gonna buy from Karl'S with the discount code, buy up on these spinnerbaits. Spinnerbaits are great. They're cheap on the website, and they catch fish, man. What's really cool is that there's a little chop on the water, a little bit of a ripple, and that is like ideal for spinnerbaits. The sun's going down, so there's not as much light going into the water. So something like this, which is a double willow blade spinnerbait, is gonna be something that's gonna move fast, especially with a head like that. We're gonna be able to cruise that through the water, keep it in the water column where we want, high, low, whatever it might be. But also, it's really good for putting off vibrations, especially when it starts to get dark and fish can't see too well, especially in a little bit darker water. So perfect bait for farm or golf course ponds. So we're just casting to, that first cast over here was actually just out in the middle because I felt like casting out into the middle, but we're gonna try fishing towards all these weed lines, these lily lines, and just work the bait around them and off tips, little pockets. That's where fish are gonna just sit and ambush for bait fish, and when the frogs start coming out, that's what they're gonna do. And it always works, always works. Right over there's a piece of wood sticking out, basically a stick. So we're going to cast towards that. Wood is a really good piece of structure to cast towards at these golf course ponds or a farm pond like that, because it is one of the only pieces of structure that a pond might have, unless it's an old stump field or debris field and something like that where there's a lot of structure. But most likely these man-made lakes, these guys don't really know what they're doing when it comes to making something for fishing. But if a stick falls in, cast towards it. Most likely there's some bass holding onto the wood because there's bait fish, it's warm, it's structure, it's protection, everything like that. There's literally a ton of reasons why bass or fish in general hold to structure, especially wood. But we'll see. Let's see if there's a fish. Where is this fish? Oh, that's a bigger fish. So this might not be a large fish anywhere, but for this pond, it's kind of like a rebuilding pond. And that's actually a very decent fish for here. So I know there's bigger fish here, but as far as numbers, the numbers of bigger fish are low. So this is a very good sign. And glad I caught him. Very nice. Mwah. Air kiss. We'll see if there's any more willing to bite. So that fish came over here right on the weed line. I kind of worked my spinnerbait like a jig instead of just reeling it in. I let it sit down to the bottom, did a couple reels and then twitched it, let it fall, and he hit on the fall. I felt that little poof. Let's see if there's any more around this down tree. Like I said, wood is great structure for bass. Well guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Freshwater fishing is super fun, especially when saltwater gets a little bit tough. There's always somewhere to go fishing and catch something. So if you guys enjoyed this, go ahead over to shopkarls.com and then go get some spinnerbaits, because if there's one bait I can guarantee that you're gonna catch a fish from Karl's, it's gonna be the spinnerbait, especially now with the blue-green algae all over the place. Just be careful fishing in those waters. The dirty water, fish are just like chilling down low, so we got to get some vibration out there, be able to cruise and have some flash. You're gonna catch some fish, especially if you're fishing evenings, early mornings, and night. Got to get that vibration out there. So there's a bunch of different baits for freshwater fishing, and the Guggen squad actually has a bunch of baits out, whether it's their own spinner baits, crankbaits, soft plastic, stuff like that. And Karl's has a deal going on. It's like a 10-year anniversary deal. It's insane that if you spend $150, and I know you guys know how easy it is to spend $150 of fishing gear, but if you spend $150 on fishing gear that are specifically Guggen baits, so $150 of Guggen baits, which is super easy to do, you actually get a free rod, a free Guggen series rod. So you're gonna be spending money either way. Might as well spend it on $150 worth of Guggen baits and get a free rod. So go check that out. I'll link it all down below. It's a super crazy deal. You're gonna spend money, might as well get a rod for it, right? So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, hit that red subscribe button. We're closing in on 18,000 subscribers. So I think we're kind of doing something right here on YouTube and in the fishing community. So join the family, hit that red subscribe button, and be a part of this awesome channel. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Stay real, smooch and release, and have some fun on the water. We'll see you next time.